40,000 plus? Is that too less or too high? Hey, don't touch me like that. I'm respecting you. Hey, this ain't Israel. This ain't Israel. What God would be okay with how you guys are behaving and killing the Palestinian people? What are you guys doing? You guys are the same people who tried to kill Jesus. They blew up a church in Palestine and you're saying nothing. Condemn Israel for blowing up a church. Condemn Israel. That's me, SQ, confronting Zionist protesters at one of the largest encampment sites in the world, Columbia University.
Images tonight, mass protests now at Columbia, NYU, MIT.
As more and more students set up tents at university campuses across the United States, the world was watching.
We are all Palestinians. Free, free, free Palestine.
Columbia University is single-handedly responsible for starting the revolution that you've seen on your social media of university students camping out in solidarity with Palestine and against the Zionist regime. A clear battle between good versus evil. But for some, right and wrong are not that clear.
You're a Hamas mouthpiece.
Tell me this.
You look like a Hamas mouthpiece.
Why is that?
Yes, he looks like a Hamas.
So now visibly Muslim people look like Hamas mouthpieces.
He looks like a Hamas mouthpiece.
Look how tough he gets when you're there.
He got in my face.
Look how tough he gets when you're there.
He's got in my face. Look at this. Look at this.
Stop him. Put your arms on him. Put your arms on him. Put your arms on him. But put your hands on him. But when he was calling me a terrorist, is that okay? Is that okay?
Have you both having an argument here?
This is what he stands for.
You should arrest him. You should arrest him. With the genocide in Palestine happening for over half a year now, and the growing support from non-Muslims increasing, I wanted to find out, why are so many non-Muslims sacrificing to support this cause? Are you Palestinian?
No, I'm Italian American.
Wonderful. What's the passion behind this right here, right? You know, people might ask, like, hey, you're not Palestinian, you're not Arab, you're not a Muslim. Why are you supporting this? What would be the answer?
Because I'm Irish.
And why is that special?
Same empire, same struggle. Yeah.
And the Irish people know best when they were colonized by the British. You see, when a person has been through colonization, they recognize it.
You're Irish.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, he's Irish.
Yes, we're all Irish.
The struggle against colonialism is linked to the struggle against all forms of oppression all over the world. And I would say that, you know, as a working class person, you know, I would say that that affects me personally because, you know, like the police here, they're trained also by Zionists.
Yes, they are.
IDF and all that. When we were out there during the George Floyd moment,
yes,
there was a lot of pro-Palestinian sentiment there too, because even the people, everybody feels that what happens in Palestine affects us all.
Absolutely does.
It's just obvious. I have no reason. I'm just here. My heart told me to be here.
Your heart told you to be here, right? You see, in Islam, we believe that the heart, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said that there's one piece of flesh in our bodies, that if it's good, then all is good. And if it's bad, then all is bad. And he said that is the heart. You see, what's allowing you to be here right now is the heart of yours versus those who don't have the heart, who don't see what's right from right and wrong from wrong.
It's enough, it's enough. 75 years of occupation is enough. You know, they've been killing the Palestinians all over, all the time and everything. It's enough. Honestly, it's enough. For 75 years, I've been looking. It's not gonna stop. It's getting worse and worse. You know, our government is, you know, we're sending money to them. We're paying for our taxes. For what?
Our people over here are struggling, right? Our own people, our American people, right? Forget about all this. Our own American people are struggling, right? Education is such a problem. Healthcare, don't even talk to me about that. Homelessness is out of control. Yet we have billions of dollars to go over there and give them. Why is this the case?
We are completely not understand. You know, Israel is a foreign country. We should take care of American people first.
Yes, America first.
And we cannot, you know, we cannot associate ourselves with the genocide.
You can't.
Very simple like that.
You can't.
Black people in this country know genocide, and in Palestine know genocide, right? And we know apartheid.
You recognize it. You recognize
it's beyond interconnected, right? So that's what makes our fights, you know, family. That's what makes all of us Palestinians.
Yes.
If you think about
it.
It
Does.
Right? So it's a beautiful thing to really be in solidarity with one another, but also to really like take over and dismantle systems that are designed to be inherently and essentially racist.
It is. Thank you, my friend. Free Palestine.
You got it. Free Palestine.
Yeah, you already know, guys. It's clear to the average right-minded person that Israel's performing a genocide. So exactly what are these Zionists here to protest?
Street?
Dawa.
Dawa is a news network from where?
Yes, it's HNN. You heard of us?
No.
Halal News Network?
I'm old.
It's okay. It's okay.
It is
maybe
okay,
you have.
Theo.
It's
You
okay.
two will be over,
Yes,
God
inshallah,
willing.
God willing.
Yeah,
I mean, look, if I was in Palestine right now, that's probably a very low chance because the Israeli terrorists are bombing them. So the question is this: why are you choosing to refuse the genocide that they're committing?
It's not a genocide, it's a war of defense.
It's defense. What are they defending?
Why?
What are they defending themselves from?
Why? From another attack like October 7th.
So has there been another attack?
Of course not, because they're in there.
Okay.
So it's
So
working.
why are they killing innocent children?
Because Hamas
And
hides, hides them in schools with munitions and other military
So are you
targets.
saying that
I'm
Hamas
saying-
is
I'm
hiding
saying
behind a
it's
child?
all- Yes.
So when you see videos,
Hi.
where,
done here.
no problem.
Yisrael,
You are done.
I'm
You are.
Yisrael.
And you've embarrassed yourself too,
Oh,
because
I have no sense of embarrassment ever. Nothing can embarrass me.
I can tell.
I'm Yisrael.
I can tell.
Hi.
You lack self-awareness.
I'm 49.
Yes.
I'm old enough to be very comfortable with nothing bothers me.
Respectfully.
I hear that all the time.
Respectfully, I know.
Yeah, and
I know.
I can't tell how old you are because you're all covered up.
I am covered up.
Yeah,
Well,
but
my
you're
glasses
hiding
over
your
here.
identity.
I'm not hiding my identity. This is me. You know, mashallah, barakallah.
It's not sunny out, so I'm not sure why you need the sunglasses. I'm Yisrael.
Because it's my look.
I'm
you
Yisrael.
understand?
Hi.
You're denying the
My look,
fact.
the
No problem.
60-year-old
No
crazy
problem.
person.
You can deny this
I'm
look.
Yisrael.
Another
Hi.
person. Could you tell us how do you justify the murder of 40,000 plus
Yisrael.
innocent
Hi.
women, children, men?
Quiet.
Why are you
Sheket
fighting me?
babakasha.
Excuse me.
Sheket babakasha.
Out of nowhere, this prehistoric Zionist tries to riz up this woman, but she wasn't having it.
Hi. You can go talk over there. I'm singing over here. I can see your
I thought they were together.
I'll talk to you.
Yeah, I thought they were together on something.
I'm Yisrael.
You don't want to talk.
No?
Oh, I thought you guys are you on some Israel Chai thing too, my friend?
No, I am a Jew and
Yes.
I'm a Zionist.
You're a Jew and a Zionist. Okay, hold on one second. Okay, hold on one second. I don't know why this Zionist thinks it's okay to play defense on me like this, but he clearly doesn't understand personal space. I said the number 40 to 41,000 people. That's the estimate.
No.
Are you trying to downplay the number?
Yes.
Oh, you're going to downplay the number.
Yes.
What if they did that to the Jews in the Holocaust? How would you feel?
Terrible.
Terrible, right?
How do
So
I
it's
feel?
terrible for
Why
them, but
don't
for
you-
us, you can
Why
lower
don't
it.
you do an interview and stop yelling at me?
Who's yelling? Why are you so sensitive?
Because
Why are you so
I have
sensitive?
because I have
She
PTSD.
rejected you. She rejected you.
Yes.
She thought you was friends.
She's nuts.
She's nuts, but she's supporting the same thing you are.
That may be, but that doesn't mean anything.
How are you going to call your own resistance member nuts?
Because
Got to
she
get on the
just
same page, my man.
She happens not to be a well woman.
Well, that's kind of rude for you to say.
I know, but
I
I'm
know.
saying it.
So, but if you're saying she's not well, who's to say that you're well? If you're the standard of well, if you don't believe that killing 40,000 plus people is not a genocide, you're not well. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? If you don't believe that killing over 40,000 people is not okay, you're not well. So it's like you guys actually belong together.
Are you going to shut up so I can say something?
Oh, that's how you talk. This is in Israel, my friend. You don't get to talk to people how you want to talk to.
I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay, I'm from the Bronx.
That's all right.
Yeah. And listen, out of respect, I respect you because you're my
Let me say a word.
Because there's nothing for you to say if you can't acknowledge the 40,000 people that are killed and murdered.
I have PTSD since October 7th. I have.
Yo, listen to me, man. I'm respecting you because you have a Yankees thing on and I rock with the Yankees. Other than that, you could get lost, okay? Other than that, talk to me.
I have PTSD since October 7th.
Oh, no.
October 7th changed history.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not.
Guys,
okay.
can someone give him a pill? He has PTSD right now, guys. Get him a therapist. Talk to us.
You think that's funny?
No. I think it's hilarious that you're ignoring the 75 years of occupation and you want to point it out to one day.
You didn't ask me one question about occupation yet.
Okay, go ahead.
You're the most presumptuous person
I am.
been interviewed.
And good looking. Got to add that to the list too, okay?
I'm much
yes.
better looking than you.
You
are.
wish.
I have my shirt on too.
Okay, and I have a thobe on. This is
Are you
traditional
carrying the
thobe.
Quran?
Yes.
Can I tell you something about the Quran?
Oh, go ahead.
One thing.
Whew.
And this is for everybody.
Okay, go ahead. I don't know where this is about to go. Oh my God.
Muhammad in the
Oh my
Quran.
God. Oh my God.
Muhammad in the Quran says
Go ahead.
that this area that we are talking about, Palestine, Israel, Greater Syria, the former Ottoman Empire, that area belongs to the Jewish people.
He does not.
He
Show me the
does
verse.
say that.
Show me the verse. Show me the verse. Show me the. You're not that sophisticated, but somehow you know that.
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. I think you need to recheck your wires, my friend.
Okay, so forget about that. I am very upset.
No, that was a really poor. I can stay on
I
that.
said
Don't forget
forget-
about it. Stay on that. Show me that.
go back to
Who
the
was it? It was the Muslims. When the Muslims took over and conquered the land of Palestine again from the Romans. It was the Muslims who established over 70 Jewish families back in the land. Why?
Okay.
Because it is important to the Jews as it's important to the Christians as it's important to the Muslims. This is what the Muslims did, my friend. What are you guys doing? You guys are the same people who tried to kill Jesus. You guys are now blowing up churches over there. I'm not presumptuous, that's the fact. Is that the fact?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
He's trying to think of an answer, so you gotta.
You said that we tried to kill Jesus. We didn't try to kill Jesus. Some Jewish people and the Romans did kill Jesus.
Got you. It was the Zionist types of people who outed him and talked about
types of people.
Yeah.
You know,
Zionists have been around.
You go to school?
Huh?
Where'd you?
I might have went to Columbia over here.
Did you?
Yeah, maybe. Where did you go to school?
I went to Columbia.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we come from the same alumni, group over here. We're alumni now.
Education to talk to somebody.
I'm sorry?
You don't need a colonialist education to talk
Exactly.
to somebody.
Exactly.
You think that Columbia was a colonialist education?
This whole country's a colonialist education.
Absolutely, ma'am. Absolutely.
I can't argue with such an overreaching kind of statement. The United States of America.
It's just a fact. You just choose to disbelieve in that.
This Zionist constant denial begged me to ask, why are they denying that they're committing a genocide?
So why do you think these people right behind us over here who are waving their little Israeli flags, why are they failing to see this? Are they just like they have to support them no matter what? Is that like a part of what they are? Like, why do you think that is?
Well, because number one, they want to enable apartheid. They want to enable genocide. Their goal initially was to ethnically cleanse Palestine, to get rid of the Palestine land and literally wipe Gaza off the map. And they've realized that they can control every other country but Gaza, so that's why they're so scared and nervous.
Yeah, I think that liberalism is a bit of a cult. You kind of have to do like the double thinking mind to like disassociate from the evils you're associated with to have the comforts of we live in a polite and decent society, so everything is okay, and the killing doesn't touch me, the poverty doesn't touch me, all of these things. Our biggest problem is, dealing with like civil rights issues we have with like being able to protest like Black Lives Matter, which are incredibly important things, but we don't have to deal with the complete oppression and that, like Israel inflicts on Palestine. And so I feel like people just protect themselves mentally from having to engage in that and just like, oh, people just shouldn't die. Like we need peace. Whereas like, that peace is...
You can't have peace when your oppressor's on top.
It's not peace.
You can't tell a person who's kidnapped and they're being abused, right? You can't just say, listen, just make peace with your oppressor. Why don't you just live with them and just be okay? It's not. There is no peace until the oppressor is gone and eliminated.
Right, yeah.
What is to those who can't see this to be a genocide, those who don't see it's wrong, what is your message to them?
Stop reading mainstream media. Go to all of the people who are running their own columns and their own little websites who talk about this, and define the terms and say, Israel is one thing, Zionists are another.
Yes.
And what are we dealing with? We're dealing with property here.
Yes, we are.
We're dealing with property. And when I saw, for instance, some time ago, videotapes of Israeli residents being ushered out of their homes at gunpoint by the IDF, so American buyers who had bought their property could come in.
Ain't that something?
I couldn't believe it.
Yes.
I said, this is not happening.
This is what the Palestinians go through all the time. This is very common.
Why are they still going through it?
And why is our tax dollars still supporting this type of behavior?
Well, that's the issue.
Yes. Why can't we there's a box that we could check, be like, nope.
The next thing we need to look at is how many members of Congress have dual citizenship.
There's a lot of hidden interest happening over here.
Who is publishing a list of donations from IPAC and other organizations?
Yes.
To whom? I want to know who's getting money on this.
Yes.
SubhanAllah, the truth is so obvious. But this radicalized Jew operates by his own rules.
He's a little older than you. Use his wisdom. Use his wisdom. Use his wisdom. Hey, don't touch me like that. I'm respecting you. Hey, this ain't Israel. This ain't Israel. This ain't Israel, my man. Tell him something. Look at him. Look how he was it. But no. But hang on. But he can't touch my stuff either. Look how you let him get away. This is the problem with the NYPD. You guys are showing that you guys are more against us than
You
them.
gotta respect them. These guys are here to protect you guys.
Okay, and I'm here for the same thing.
But you guys gotta be nicer to them.
But
You
time
can't
out.
go over
Listen to me. You're not gonna touch my stuff and walk away with it.
I didn't touch your stuff.
I know he did, but he got away with it, and they're stopping me instead of.
I didn't touch you.
They're stopping me instead of him.
I didn't touch your
So
stuff.
I'm trying to call out the hypocrisy.
But what are you talking about with me? I didn't.
Then why are you getting in a conversation? Mind your business.
You came over to me.
Nah, I'm having a conversation with them. You're talking to me about the NYPD. I'm telling you that he just touched my stuff. Let me handle them. You're butting your nose into my affairs. Then you're like, oh, I'm not talking to you.
Habibi, you just came over to me.
Habibi.
Yeah, you just
Okay,
came over to
Habibi.
me.
Talk to me,
You
my man.
just walked over
40,000 plus? Is that too less or too high?
How many of those were militants?
Are you saying the number is high or low?
How many militants died?
High or low?
How many militants
Should we
died?
go higher or
How
low?
many militants died?
Tell me men, women, and children.
I don't know how many militants died.
Typical thing. Well, let me guess. They're hiding behind human shields. Let me. Let me show you. They've already killed. They're not raping. They're not raping her.
No.
How do you know? What's your evidence of
I
rape?
saw the videos because
You saw a video of her being raped.
Hamas recorded it.
Guys,
Hamas recorded
he
it.
said
They
he
were
saw
so
a
proud.
video
This is so
of
proud
her
it.
being raped.
This
They've
is
already
what you
killed
support.
her. They've already
This
killed
is what
her.
you support. They already
IDF
killed her. How do you
IDF
know?
have already
You
killed
spoke to your
IDF
You
killed
spoke to
her.
your Hamas brothers.
IDF
You
killed
spoke
her.
to your Hamas brothers.
IDF already blew
You know
her
what's
up.
going on?
You see, when they blow up Gaza,
you like.
when they blow up
This is
Gaza,
what-
they've
this
already
is-
killed her.
this is what
They've already
he
killed
likes.
her.
This is
No,
what
no,
he
no.
likes.
Hamas hasn't done anything.
He stands for
Israel
rapists.
has.
He stands for terrorists and kidnappers.
Yeah.
No, this is
America
what he stands for.
Isn't that
He
convenient?
said no one's raped.
Isn't that convenient?
He said no
No,
one
they're
was
not
kidnapped.
raped. They're not raped. Why was it that
He
when
said
the
nobody
people,
was kidnapped.
why was it when the
Nobody was
hostages
raped.
came
Nobody
out,
was kidnapped.
they were praising?
You're lying.
Why?
You're a liar.
Why?
You're a Hamas
Why?
mouthpiece.
Tell me this.
You look like a Hamas
They-
mouthpiece.
Why is that?
Yes, he looks like
And
a
you're
Hamas
not
So now
like-
visibly Muslim people look like Hamas
He
mouthpieces.
looks like a Hamas mouthpiece. He looks like a Hamas mouthpiece. He sounds like
I wonder
a Hamas
why. I
mouthpiece.
wonder why.
You sound like a
I
Hamas
wonder why.
mouthpiece.
I wonder
Habibi,
why.
you sound like a Hamas mouthpiece.
He's trying to make out with me.
Shit, you sound like a Hamas
Look how tough he gets when you're there.
Look how we live in a world where a man can perform hate speech openly in front of the NYPD.
Look at him. Look at
Stop
this.
him. Put your arms on him. Put your arms on him. Put your arms on him. But put your hands on him.
And they end up attacking all of these protesters for Palestine, and they have a biased approach towards those supporting human rights. And this fake Carl Winslow looking brother did absolutely nothing about it.
Or you're both subject to arrest for disorderly conduct.
Okay,
so please
but
clear the block.
okay, we'll move. But when he was calling me a terrorist, is that okay?
I cannot
Is that okay?
have you both having an argument
This
here.
is what he stands for. This is what
You
he
should
stands
arrest
for.
him. You should arrest him.
Clearly, the police are in the Zionist back pockets. So I challenged this Jewish extremist, and I asked a question that I needed to know an answer to.
I think God gave them the land.
Huh?
God gave them the land.
God gave them the land. So has God also encouraged them to kill the people the way they are?
Well, I think
Is that what God would want you to do?
Well, I think October 7th started it. Right?
October 7th didn't start it. It's been started, my friend. You got to rewind the tape a little bit more. Is God permitting you to do this?
Killed in the year 2023 alone before October 7th.
Before October 7th. So is God okay with that?
Has anybody?
What God would be okay with?
You guys know who Josephus Flavius is?
What God would be okay? Don't run away from the question. What God would be okay with how you guys are behaving and killing the Palestinian people there? What God would be okay?
Well, 2,000 years ago, the Jewish people were kicked out of the land by the Romans, right?
Okay.
Have you read The Wars of the Jews?
Okay.
By Flavius Josephus?
Okay.
So I just wanted to tell
What's
you
your point?
that the historical anchor to the land, is the Jewish people's land, for sure.
Okay.
So they were
So
exiled.
They were exiled
by basically, the ruling empire of the world.
Okay.
So now they've started to come back
they started
to their
come back.
land.
And there was people already on the land, true?
Yeah, there were some people on land.
There were some people on the land?
Yeah.
Millions of people on the land.
For sure. And then
Millions of people on the land.
So
Not some. When you say some, it sounds like there were a few of them there and you're like, yo, guys, you know how we're about to play basketball and there's people on your court and you know you got the whole squad, you're like, yo, guys, we're about to run a full court, can y'all get off? There's not some people, my friend. There were millions of people there who had business trades, who had lives there, had a whole community stuff there. They were building like railroads and everything. They had a proper society.
As I continue to press this Zionist for his genocidal behavior, this Christian extremist comes out of nowhere.
Allah is saying, fight those who not believe
Yes.
in Allah.
When was this verse revealed?
No, just show me.
No. When was it revealed?
What's that have to matter?
It does matter. Context doesn't matter. Are you saying context doesn't matter?
Doesn't Allah?
Are you saying context doesn't matter?
Those who not
Are
believe
you
in
saying
Allah.
context doesn't matter? If we are at war,
I don't believe
if
in
we
Allah.
are at war, You don't have to believe in Allah. You don't. Only at war. Because you see, you're ignorant. Because you're ignorant. You see, a person like you are probably the people who belong with ISIS and them types of people. You understand? Who don't understand the verses, and who don't understand the verses, and you take it for there. Allah tells you. What does he tell you?
Allah says.
Tell us what he tells you.
It's on the word of God. It's on the word of God.
100%.
Okay, it tells me to follow the Injil.
I didn't say any
Allah
of that.
gives the command: fight those who do not believe.
So wait, where? Okay, so you said you're a Christian, right? You said you're a Christian. Okay, so there is one of the oldest churches in Palestine.
Has a scholarship problem. Okay. We all know that Jesus.
You see, I see what he's trying. I see what you're trying to do.
Hold on. No.
Yeah, you see what you're trying
First of all,
what's scholarship problem? Who wrote the Bible? No one even knows, my friend. They blew up a church in Palestine. They blew up a church in Palestine, and you're saying nothing. Condemn Israel for blowing up the church. Condemn Israel. Condemn Israel. Condemn Israel for blowing up the church.
You condemn Hamas?
You're a fake Christian. Condemn them for blowing up churches.
I love my brothers.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Why aren't you condemning Israel for blowing up a church? They blew up the church, yes or no?
All innocent lives.
Oh, so hold on. So they're blowing up churches. Israel blew up churches, and you're not condemning them at all. This is Christianity for you guys. This is Christianity. No. So you forgive those Zionists who blew up your church.
I forgive all those. We're all made in the image of God.
Okay, so you forgive Hamas.
We all made.
Forgive
Hey,
Hamas.
Allah says we're all made in the image of God.
He's so forgiving, yes? Turn the right cheek and forgive Hamas, then?
I would forgive Hamas.
Oh, wonderful,
but
then.
their hearts has to be transformed, and only Jesus does that.
Jesus transforms it, right? So when those Zionists was Zionists blowing up and destroying was the churches, is that okay?
The Quran has a problem.
My friend, you're saying you're a devout Christian. Are you a devout Christian? Are you a devout Christian? How can a devout Christian be okay with someone destroying the most sacred place to them, which is the church? You answer the question.
No, you answer.
No, he definitely wasn't. That's the problem, my friend. Why wouldn't you condemn Israel right now? Look in this camera right now. Condemn Israel for destroying the churches.
I'm not condemning.
Why not?
The authority to condemn.
Why not? But you asked me, do you condemn Hamas? You asked me that question. You see the hypocrisy? You see the hypocrisy?
The Holy Spirit clearly left this brother and maybe entered this lady who seems to be trying to take a shahada. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below. But then we met this cowboy Christian.
You're a Christian. Do you support this type of behavior?
No.
Why is that? Why is it that someone such as yourself could say no, but this person's all, why no?
My Lord said to love my enemies.
Mm.
God's already condemned this nation called Israel.
Mm-hmm.
They're not Israel of God. God destroyed his own temple in 70 AD.
Mm-hmm.
What we have today that's calling itself Israel is just another nation.
Mm-hmm.
God considers the nations worth less than nothing.
Wow. So I'm asking that Christian a question, right? Yeah. In Palestine, they have one of the most historic churches from 1800s, right? Israel, the Zionist state, has blown up and destroyed that church. Why aren't your Christian brothers and sisters, or maybe your friends are, but other Christians aren't condemning this type of behavior?
First of all, blowing up other people's property is wrong.
Absolutely.
Killing other people is wrong.
Absolutely.
God said, do not kill, and I believe that.
Sure. My friend, first and foremost, I just want to shake your hand. Thank you for being actually a Christian of values over here.
It became obvious that nothing would change these extremist viewpoints except for Allah's mercy. And only He can open their hearts.
What's your message to a person watching there right now? There's a pro-Zionist person watching right now. What's your message to them?
I hope you find the heart.
Hope you find the heart.
Yeah, I hope your heart finds you.
Hope your heart finds you.
Yeah.
Because it seems like there's a disconnect over there.
Yeah, there's a disconnect.
Definitely disconnect.
Yeah, huge disconnect.
Huge disconnect.
Like right up there, there's one up
there. Look at that. Show up there, show that. What is that guy doing? This guy. Massive disconnect. They're so angry.
They're always so angry.
Always so angry.
We're here to spread love and
that's it.
Like liberation, you know what I'm saying?
My friend, let me ask you, has anyone given you a free copy of the Quran before?
No.
This is my gift.
Thank you so much.
Take care, my friend. Take care, my friend. God bless you and free Palestine.
What's happening in Palestine right now is a genocide of extreme proportions. And these university students standing with Palestine are freedom fighters. And remember, though guidance comes from Allah, we should never stop providing opportunities for people to return back to their Creator. And until next time, I'm out.